So in a couple of months, we're gonna get a brand new iPhone. And I wanna give you the scoop on this because I think it's important. A lot of people are waiting for an even cheaper iPhone that's smaller. There's still a big population out there who loves smaller devices. Now this brand new iPhone is not gonna look like the iPhone SE. That design that was based on the iPhone 5 is being completely retired. Instead, Apple's going to use the shell of the iPhone 8 because it's still being sold on the Apple website. It's still being used in production, which means it's cheaper for Apple to use something that's already being manufactured. You're gonna get the same design as the iPhone 8, which means a glass back for wireless charging. You're gonna have a 4.7-inch LCD display, which is a little bit bigger than the 4-inch on the iPhone SE, but still very small for today's standards. And you're not gonna get Face ID. For them to include Face ID in the iPhone 8 would cost more money, therefore increasing the price of the cheaper iPhone. Now, the cool thing about this is they're gonna get rid of the internals. Like, you're not gonna have the A11 that's currently in the iPhone 8, that's gonna be upgraded to the newer A13. So you're gonna have the same type of performance as the current iPhone 11. The other thing to note is Touch ID. Like, I'm kind of excited for it. I miss Touch ID. I'm not saying we should go back to it, but it'll be kind of nostalgic to play with a function we were used to using a few years ago. Now the camera's gonna be the most interesting thing. Like, I don't think you're gonna get an ultra wide lens or a telephoto lens. It's just gonna be a single lens on the back, and it's gonna be the exact same 12 megapixel camera that's on the iPhone 11. So I kind of like where they're going with this. Like, they're still giving you some of the best features of the more expensive iPhones. Like, if you want the best of the best, you spend over $1,000 and get the iPhone 11 Pro. Then if you don't care to have like the better display and the extra camera, you go down to the iPhone 11, which costs $700. And if you don't mind rocking last year's iPhone, you get the iPhone XR for $599. I think the iPhone, or new iPhone, which is probably going to be called the iPhone 9 or something along those lines, is probably going to retail anywhere from $399 to $450. I like that Apple's still keeping some of the best parts of the more expensive iPhones, even at a lower price point. Now, this is great news for those of you out there who are holding on to an iPhone 6 or 6S. This is going to be a huge upgrade for you because not only are you getting that familiar design you're currently used to, you're also getting the latest specs that's currently out on all the other iPhones. So that pretty much wraps it up for the budget iPhone. I think it's gonna be a very popular product, especially in emerging markets like India, where there's tons of competition at the budget price point. I also think they're gonna get rid of 3D touch. They want familiarity between their entire product lineup, so you're not gonna see that there, and that's fine. I've gotten used to haptics by now. Apple does a pretty good job, so I don't think a lot of people are gonna complain about that. But that pretty much wraps this up. If you enjoyed the video, if you like the new set, let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.